This is a Galactic Federation transmission. Welcome on board. Project Bluestar, 2000 to 2012. It is 2008, March 24. All music on this program is brought to you by MILK, The Milk Revolution. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. For further tunes, go to millicom.com. On this transmission, further climate change warnings from around the planet, and also a brief insight into dome technology. Just briefly, headlines on millicom.com on this transmission. In Britain, giant waves pound the coast. In Trinidad and Tobago, huge ocean swells also. And in Italy, counter-disaster measures as the sea continues to rise. And now we'll cross over to Thomas J, Mission Control, on board Earth One.
How we going there, everyone, and welcome to the 24th day of March 2008, and you're on board the drilled ship Earth One, and we're navigating in space, keeping an eye on the beautiful Bluestar as human beings go into turmoil, trying to find balance on the Earth before the ship goes down, basically. Today we're going to be crossing to Danny Boy, who is looking at Millicom, Positive Global Solutions, which effectively involves all the various ways and solutions that exist on the planet that we can take the initiative to getting our hands onto to try and reduce our ecological imprint on the Earth itself. Danny's going to be looking at domes specifically, so for this 24th day of March 2008, take it away, Danny.
Planetary weather for March 24, 2008. Planetary positions. As you can see on your screen, these are the inner planets. The Sun is central to your picture, and Earth at 9 o'clock on your diagram there, and Mars at 12 o'clock. A beautiful spectacle very early in the morning. You can see the wonderful planets Venus and Jupiter on the horizon. Get out there and have a look. These are the outer planets for March 24, 2008, and as just stated, the wonderful planets of Jupiter, Mars and Venus can all be seen in the very early mornings. Solar activity for March 24 is as follows. There's a SUNSPOT 987 coming around the eastern limb. The Sun may be at a low point of its 11-year cycle, but there is certainly plenty of solar activity this weekend. Keep an eye on solar storms and auroral activity. Volcanic news on the planet Earth. There's been a blast on the Hawaiian volcano around 3 a.m. on March 19. Kilauea's volcano erupted explosively for the first time since 1924. Volcano researcher Steve O'Meara, shown on the next slide, was one of the last persons to see Halemaumau, the volcano's summit crater, still intact before the big blast. And further news from the planet Earth and climate warnings. In Britain, some of the highest waves in recent history reached a staggering 72 knots of Redcar on Friday, blasting over the seawall and across the esplanade. Many visitors to the town were drenched in the unseasonal waves. And these are pictures from Redcar in the United Kingdom, Britain. In Trinidad and Tobago, angry seas caused millions in damage. Fishermen were up late Friday night, counting their losses after several boats were destroyed and damaged in Tobago by huge waves which continue to pound the country. Waves from 15 to 20 feet have been recorded. Further news on millicom.com. And finally, the final headline story we have from millicom.com. In Italy, Venice is considering a plan to raise its buildings to counter rising sea levels. The main drawback of the plan is its price tag of some 2,500 euros, which is $4,295 per square metre. And the story continues. Implementation is scheduled to end in 2012 at an expected cost of some 4 billion euros or $6.87 billion. The lagoon city has been increasingly vulnerable to flooding, having suffered more than 50 episodes of aqua alta, known as high water, between 1993 and 2002. Yet another story of increasing cost to climate change. This story was brought to you by Millicom Positive Global Solutions in energy, water, shelter, utilities, food and wellbeing. And while we're on this topic of Millicom, let's just briefly look at the inside of domes and what Millicom are looking into and projecting for the future of infrastructure, certainly on the planet Earth. At Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre, our development site in Central Australia, the homestead of Earth Sanctuary was rebuilt with energy efficient appliances and development in the past 6 to 7 years, and the new development Mark III is our specialised climate change village. Can be seen on your left hand screen. It is a matrix design designed to be built by 1 to 2 people if need be, and being a matrix has the ability to multiply in its design, creating easy modular establishment of dome villages.
Okay, Tommy, now the future is going to require sustainable infrastructure. We're going through some amazing times at the moment with extreme weather, extreme conditions, and we need to evolve our infrastructure on the planet Earth. We need something which is modular, we need it simple, we need it to be transportable, meaning mobile. We need to be efficient in all its products. We need it to be organic in as much of the materials to build the actual village as possible. Many years ago, probably about 9 years ago now, when we started the actual development of our dome village, or our shutdown village, or climate change village, we have to look at obviously the material to build the skeleton system, and we're extremely close to finalising that process. We're about to put the skins on. Now we have to look at the appliances which actually go into the domes. So we're now scouting thousands of organisations right around the planet who are promoting sustainable living products, or PGS is what we call it, Positive Global Solutions. And so we have to look in the areas of the energy for the domes, looking at our water systems, we're looking at utilities which will be in there, obviously food and where that'll be coming from, food storage, etc. So it's a very exciting time to start putting all these goodies for the superstars of the planet together.
That's right, Danny. Spot on. That's right. We've talked about building domes. It's simple. It's only any human being on the planet can do it. Once we've built them, we can use materials from anywhere around the planet. Then we need to look at our basic utilities that we all use in everyday survival, everyday living. It comes down to our water systems, our energy, and the way we even use transport and the rest of it. But in this transmission, we're going to look at some of those appliances that we use inside dome infrastructure, and see what we can come up with.
As you can see behind us here, we've got some fantastic solutions already, be the solar hot water system. We've got a tower there which will hold a windmill or wind generator. So there's lots of solutions to look at. So let's go and have a bit of a crack.
Sounds good.
Here's a basic look at the dome village without the horticultural walk around, or the circular structure around the dome village itself. Domes are a wonderful infrastructure for the future, keeping in circular nature to the planetary systems and the galaxy. That's just a brief insight into the domes being built on site at Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre. Further news on domes will be brought on further transmissions. Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre, just briefly looking at the Earth Sanctuary star shows being conducted weekly in Central Australia, and our exciting new frontier program, Galactic Civilizations. We welcome visitors from all around the planet Earth to visit the sanctuary, and we'll discuss up to 25 different galactic civilizations out there in the galaxy. Spend a night under the stars, swag, keep your eyes peeled, and you'll see lots and lots of activity. Let's go over to Tommy down the Mornington Peninsula.
Hey there, Danny boy. It's the 24th day of March 2008, and we're at the beautiful Mount Martha. It is a day for Millicom, and I understand, Danny, you'll get stuck into the dome infrastructure and appliances and utilities. Right here, Chairleg and Fast Eddie are embarking upon another mission on the beautiful Holden. Have a look for yourself.
You don't run anymore.
How you going there, Joey? What's the procedure going on here?
Putting some very light. So look up at Sirius and give it some attention from time to time.
There you have it. We'll see you guys later. Take it easy, Danny.